This is a tutorial for the Infiniti VG60 Crosstrainer console. So to start with, plug it into a power source. It will light up for a moment. Then you need to input the time. So minutes, you can press the mode button, and then the hours. And you adjust them by turning your finger either way around this dial here. You can press mode or press the center of the dial. Now you choose your user profile. You choose either from 1 to 4, and these are all profiles which can be saved. Now we'll bring you to the main menu, and it will ask you to choose your sex, so either male or female. And you press mode. Then your age in years. And your height in centimetres. Then your weight in kilograms. Okay, now in the main menu it will display speed, resistance level, that also alternates to show time, distance, watt, and pulse. We'll go through all these things. Now up here is also the programs which you can use. So let's start with the first one, manual. And press mode. Manual allows you to adjust the resistance as you go. So, press M, then you just choose the length of your workout, how long you want it to go for, and that will start as a countdown. And when it reaches 0, your workout will end. Now, in conjunction to that, press mode again. You can also choose distance. This will do a countdown on kilometres, and whichever one of these reaches 0 first will stop your workout. Then also, simultaneously or by having the other two at 0, you can choose calories. And this will again count the calories down, and when they reach 0, you're done. Now also, you have the option of choosing watt. Now the definition of watt is how much power the body is outputting. So basically with watt, if you leave all the other values at 0 and choose just a watt value, then basically the unit will adjust the resistance automatically to meet the watt which you have chosen there, and will keep that amount of power coming out of your body. And finally, you can also choose pulse. Now when the unit reaches your set pulse rate here, it will flash to indicate that you've reached your target heart rate for that workout. And when you're done with all this, press the start and stop button, and it will begin. And as you go in your workout, unless you've chosen wattage, you can adjust your watt here. Otherwise, you can adjust the level by turning the dial here. That's how to use manual. And press reset to go back to the main menu. The next one is program. Now here you can choose from several programs, and it will give you a sample of what the program looks like with a picture. So there's several programs all listed under P numbers. So if we select this one, say, now this is actually a timeline now, and each column represents a resistance level. The taller it is, the stronger the resistance is. Now, before we start, we're able to overall change the resistance level of the entire program. And when you're happy with that, press mode, and again you can choose time and distance or calories. Remember, you can leave any of these blank and just have a single variable to keep things simple. And pulse. And when you're all done, start. Now whichever column is flashing here is what resistance level you'll be on. And it will slowly make its way, depending on how long the workout's going for, across the timeline here, you'll see. Okay, when you're done, press stop. Now, the next program is user program. This is very similar to program before, except you can customize your own workout program. So by turning the dial, you can select the resistance level of each spot in the timeline, and then press mode to move on to the next one. There you go, and then hold mode for a moment, and it will then allow you to again choose time distance, calories, and pulse, and press start to start. Now the next mode is target heart rate. Now this, calculated by how old you are, your age, you can choose what percentage of your target heart rate you want to work out at. So you have a choice of 55%, 75%, 90%, or target heart rate, which is the exact targeted heart rate for your age. So when you've chosen one, you simply press start, and now the resistance level will automatically adjust depending on where your heart rate's at. Now for this mode, you need to keep your hands on the pulse grips at all times so that it can keep measuring your heart rate. You can also use an optional wireless heart rate strap. Now when you're done with any of your workouts, you have the option of pressing the recovery button. This will start a 1-minute countdown, and while this is happening, make sure that you're not moving and your hands remain on the pulse hand grips, or you remain wearing the wireless heart rate strap. When it is done, it will give you a score ranging from F6 to F1, F6 being the poorest, F1 being the best. And basically that just calculates how fast your heart recovers from your workout. So the faster your heart rate drops after a workout, the fitter you basically are. Now there's one more feature which this unit has, and that's body fat. Now press the button and then hold both your hands on the pulse hand grips. And it will take 8 seconds and it will measure. Then at the end, it will display your BMI and your fat percentage. Now BMI stands for body mass index. And body mass index is your optimum weight for a person's height. So now, BMI, it lists 20.7 here. Now if you look in the manual, it will give you a range of what each of the numerical values mean. Generally, if it's over 25, then that's counted as overweight. If it's under 20, then that's underweight. If it's around 20 to 25, that's an optimum body mass index. It will then show your fat percentage. And again, there is a reference chart which you can refer to find out what the optimum percentage of body fat is. Then it will also display a symbol. Now this symbol corresponds to what is given in your manual to show what percentage of fat is most optimum for your age and height. That is how to use the Infiniti VG60 Crosstrainer console.